In the Senate today, the outgoing senators called for further strengthening the democratic norms and values in the country. In his farewell speech, Atiq Sheikh expressed the confidence that the present government will provide relief to the masses. Sassi Palijo, in her remarks, said the upper house has played a pivotal role vis-a-vis policy formulation against terrorism. Salahuddin Tirmizi stressed that wide-ranging reforms are required to address the problems faced by the people. Gyan Chand said it is our responsibility to accord respect to the elected representatives and strengthen the parliament. The House has now been prorogued. 53 more deaths due to coronavirus infection and 2,258 new positive cases have been reported across the country. According to the latest statistics, 5,66,493 people have so far been recovered from the disease. President Dr. Arif Alvi says Pakistan is desirous of regional peace and will continue its endeavours to maintain it. Addressing a ceremony of upgradation of War College into Institute in Karachi today, he said Pakistan always adopted outstanding way forward with regard to peace with India and demonstrated high standard of moral values by returning their pilot. He said on the one hand, India always fanned the war environment and has unleashed persecution and atrocities in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The president said Pakistan cannot afford war, but we are ever ready to respond any aggression. He said the history of the belligerent neighbors tells that it always restored to lies before the world community. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred a youth in Islamabad district today. The youth was martyred during a cordon and search operation in Kandipura area of district. Meanwhile, a constable of Indian Central Reserve Force committed suicide in central Kashmir's Budgam district today. In Myanmar, at least 5 protesters were killed in Mian town during a protest demonstration today. A large number of people were holding protest demonstrations defying an increasingly brutal crackdown by security forces. The protesters said some 2,000 people have been detained by security forces since the military coup last month. United States says the country so far has not made a decision on May 1 deadline for withdrawal of American troops from Afghanistan. Speaking at the House Committee on Foreign Affairs, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said his country is engaged in a diplomatic effort for meaningful dialogue on a peaceful future for Afghanistan. The UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has urged international community to continue to reach all Syrians in need of humanitarian assistance. Speaking at a press encounter at UN headquarters in New York, he said UN will continue for a negotiated political settlement in line with Security Council resolution. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.